Good morning, Riverview. Today is Friday, May 27th, and this is the current. Attention all track and field athletes. The award picnic will be held on Wednesday, June 1st at Riverside Park. The track and field picnic will start at 2:30 with hot dogs and hamburgers. Please see your position coach for items for which your group is responsible. Once again, the track and field picnic will be held next Wednesday, June 1st at Riverside Park. Attention all STAD members. There will be an end-of-the-year meeting on Wednesday, June 1st, in the cafeteria during homeroom. Well, it's Friday, and you guys know what that means. It's time for another installment for Fridays with Fiore, but this is not just any episode. This is the series finale of Fridays with Fiore, so we hope you enjoy.
Hello, Review, and happy Friday. Welcome to this week's episode of Fridays with Fiore. This week, we have the creator of the show, Vince Fiore. Hi, Vince. Welcome to Fridays with Fiore. How's it going?
I'm doing all right. I'm excited to graduate and move on to college.
So tell me, Vince, how did the show start? What made you decide to start Fridays with Fiore?
Well, the show all started around the turn of the new year. So we were talking about making a talk show for quite some time, but we couldn't really get a host to do it because everyone's kind of had a lot of to do. No one really had the time to do it. So I figured, since I wasn't playing a sport at that moment, I might as well go ahead and do it. So we started the show, and I think it turned out to be pretty cool. First episode, we had Nico and Sadie, and I think it was a big success. I think people really liked it and thought it was funny. And then it just kind of took off from there. And I've done stuff before in RVTV. I did those intros, like the Full House intro and the holiday intro. But this was the first big project that I really got to kind of sink my teeth into and kind of make something that I felt was, creative and important.
All right, Vince. So besides you, who else is involved in the making of Fridays with Fiore?
Yes. So I'm sure you see Ben and Fawcett and Joe in the background. That was all started, and Isaac too. That was all started because after the first two episodes, we kind of noticed that the activities were really fun, but people were kind of getting a little bored of the interviews. People kind of were losing interest. So we need to come up with a way to kind of get people more interested in the interviews. So Fawcett came up with the idea of doing cartoon humor, and it kind of took off from there. And each episode it kind of got more and more and more elaborate. And eventually, though, it had to be stopped because we had a parent that was concerned with the violence on the show, which is understandable. So we just cut the violence, and that was that. In addition to those three, we also have Mikey K. Now, before I talk about him, I want to say that when I started the show, it was really just all me. I was writing it, directing it, editing it, and it was a lot of work. I was like, that's a lot to handle. So I needed someone else to kind of help me out with everything. So Mikey K kind of stepped in and kind of became the on-spot director. And that really helped me out a lot because it was just too much for me to manage. So I'm really grateful that he stepped up into that role.
So Vince, what are your plans for after you graduate high school?
Well, I'll be going to Penn State University to study film production, to maybe make stuff like this, but I'm more passionate on making actual movies and cinemas. This stuff is a start, but I really aspire to be one of the great filmmakers. And I hope that eventually you'll see one of my movies in the theaters.
All right, well, thank you so much, Vince, for coming on to the show. Good luck in college.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today. Big thank you to Vince for coming out to the show. Well, Review, it's been a great season. Thank you for all your support for the show. Now let's take a moment to look back at all the best moments that we've had this year on Fridays with Fiore.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing
3.14159265358979323846264338327950.
different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
See you again.
We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Tell you.
When I see you again.
Sir, if you are insulting my hair, I cannot put up with that. This is my pride, my life, my joy, more important than my mama, my hair. I can't believe this.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond. And that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn. And that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last
The
ride.
real reason I came back, Christina, because I wanted to finesse with you at prom.
Sharon, I can't do that. You don't even go here.
No, bud. I am. Why? Because. You don't need to do this in your life. Don't get snippy, bud. Don't you get snippy with me, little Vincent.
Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
So a guy once said to me, "Did you take a bath today?" And I said, "Why? Was one missing?"
Coca-Cola.
Sports number one, girls number two, and music was a very close number three.
I'd like to explain to you our part on that team. Alright, we do this. We sit.
Now it's time to go. Carry orders. Hope you enjoyed our show. Carry orders. Carry orders.
Well, it looks like that will conclude the season of Fridays with Fury. I can't wait for next year, though. Next year, we're going to do so much more stuff. I'm talking... What? What do you mean there's not going to be a next year? Why? Oh. Well, I guess we're going to have to find someone else to take over the show.
Good morning, Riverview. Hey, it's the Sunny Slopes back with your weather. I know it's been a long time, but summer's coming up, and it's going to be sunny all summer. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Stop. I got something much more important to do right now. I need you to continue on the legacy that is my show.
Yes.
I hereby invite you to host.
Wait, what's it going to be called?
I don't know, I'm out of here.
See you, bud.
That's all the news and announcements for today. I'm Tyler. Please remember to stand for the pledge and have a good one.